Hey there Internet, my name is Andrew Animated and I talk about animated content but also 3D artistry and general animation. Today, since Tron Ares come out, I wanted to talk about a show from the 90s that's in the same spirit of Tron, at least as far as it goes for the digital frontier. But this one has more of a Saturday morning flair. Now I know that there's a Tron animated series by Disney, but that's another video and it also didn't exist in the 90s. The show that I'm talking about is ReBoot, a fully animated 3D kids series created by Mainframe Entertainment, not to be confused with the semi-live action show on Netflix, also not from the 90s. ReBoot originally aired on ABC in the US, but was pulled after Disney acquired ABC and dropped non-Disney content. It was later revived by Canada's YTV and picked up by Cartoon Network in the US, starting in 1999. That shift allowed for more mature storytelling in later seasons, especially Season 3 and the movie-style arcs in Season 4. ReBoot was one of the first CGI shows airing on a weekly basis, developed using Silicon graphic workstations running soft image 3D software. The textures, characters, and even some of the action effects still hold up surprisingly well today. So even though today it doesn't seem like much compared to all the 3D shows and movies that we have out today, ReBoot was definitely one of the series that helped set the pace moving forward. Many of the techniques that were used on that show are now industry standards. Now, let's talk about the story. Basically, ReBoot is set inside of a computer system in the form of a city called Mainframe, a city composed of entities known as biomes and sprites, and not forgetting viruses on occasion. The main story focuses on Guardian Bob, basically an antiviral program, and his duties to protect the city of Mainframe from biodestruction and sabotage. He also helps in games dropped by the system by the user. If a game is lost, parts of Mainframe are destroyed by being nullified. The plot thickens, of course, in later seasons, with other systems being explored, as well as a conflict involving internet connection and travel and infestation from cyberspace threats. There's even a search engine character that makes a brief appearance. If you're into computers in any capacity, you should definitely have this show under your belt. While I'm at it, I also wanted to bring attention to another show created by Mainframe Entertainment, Transformers Beast Wars. Just like ReBoot, this was a groundbreaking series as well, one of the first full CGI series airing weekly. CGI animation was relatively primitive at first, notably lacking in shadows, but improved dramatically over this series. This was around the time of Pixar's beginnings, when the industry was shifting and technology was becoming more accessible to studios and creators. So, for those of you that are sticklers when it comes to 3D realness and perfection, this may not be the best show for you. I'm talking about you, Reddit. However, 3D art is like any other art form. There are different ways to go about it, and not everything is meant to be realistic. Do we expect the same thing from traditional animation? Of course not. We expect diversity and innovation. So, if you're a fan of stylized storytelling, early CGI, or just want to see how far we've come, ReBoot and Beast Wars are worth revisiting. They're not just relics, they're blueprints which led to our popular series like Transformers Prime, running from 2010 to 2013. Transformers Prime was developed by Hasbro Studios in collaboration with Digital Space and Polygon Pictures, primarily using Autodesk and Maya respectively. This backs up the claim that CGI creation is accessible to anyone with a decent graphics card and GPU. So please, let me know in the comments what other shows you think push the boundaries of animation, and if you've got a favorite CGI show from the 90s, drop it below. I'm always down to geek out. Until next time, this is Andrew Animated signing off from Mainframe.